you doing there, guys? Ben here, and you're watching a video by Urchin Greaser. Before I start the video, if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to press the subscribe button. Of course, if you want to see notifications of my upcoming videos and stuff like that, just click on the bell and it's easy as that. So yeah, today's video is another addressing video, and it's another like Greaser assumption video, plus like a poser as well. Where to begin? Of course, when it comes to like jobs and stuff like that, when there's like certain people saying they're looking for a particular job or what have you, if it comes to labelling, you would think that particular people would have their limits and stuff. And there's this one certain person who likes to think of himself as a greaser. The reason I say likes to think of himself as one because first of all, he's a greaser. Next minute, he says some shit saying that he's quit being a greaser because he couldn't find any like people who were like nearby him, like greaser gangs and shit like that. Then saying that he was a cowboy. Then a psychobilly back as a greaser and stuff like that. Well, you know what I mean, like dabbling like every individual thing is a simple way to like describe it. He was like saying like the most like stupid thing of all, right, man. Called a greaser job. I mean, what the fuck's a greaser job, man? Of course, like back in the 50s, majority of greasers. I'm not using like references like from films, programs, and stuff like that. I'm talking about like reality, like back in the 50s. Like majority of greasers back in the 50s, they were like car mechanics, working at local gas stations, or as we say in the UK, petrol stations. Possibly being like a busboy or doing newspaper rounds and stuff like that. I don't know. I can't speak out because I wasn't born in the 50s. You dig? Right. So basically, this person, he said he's looking for like a greaser job. Like looking at today, right? You don't see like these greaser type jobs because, like I said, like just now, that with the whole car mechanics, etc. It's not necessarily like the greaser job. It's basically like the job they decided like to choose like as their lifestyle. It's nothing to do with like the subculture or anything. If you're watching things like Happy Days, Grease and what have you, that's just stereotypical. Mate, you really need to get out of the 50s, man. It's a pure like fact of it. I mean, like my voluntary work as an example, it's not like a greaser type like job. It's just like something I do. Like we all do things like differently, man. You know? Do you know what I mean? Like jobs and all that, they're labelled as something like in general, nothing to do with subculture or anything. What people do in today's modern world, like as jobs, if they're a greaser, it's like their own trademark, if you will, like their own makeup and stuff like that. There's like no right or wrong. Like at the end of the day, a job is a job, so try to remember that. Because if you keep like saying that bullshit, saying about a greaser job and all of that, people are just gonna like laugh at you, man. And that's being a poser, my friend. That is totally being a poser. I could have like literally like done a short video by saying that's being a poser, my friend. Oh, and there's another thing to like talk about with the whole like poser thing. Back then, there was the whole like fighting like over like girls and stuff like that. Well, there was this one person. It's the same person who wanted like the greaser job. He had his eye on one girl and one other greaser who's currently like talking like to the girl and whatnot. I'll just say like a greaser talking to another greaser chick. Like this greaser was talking to like a greaser chick who they saw like have a feeling like with like one another and stuff like that. Well, that person, he's had the audacity like saying that he's gonna try like go for the person, like go for the girl rather. Sorry, like one way of like saying that he's gonna do like the whole like greaser thing, like getting that girl away from him and stuff like that. I mean, fucking hell, man. How sick can you get, man? I mean, in the 50s, yes, they did do it, but now in today's modern world, they'll like hate your guts and they'll do like a lot of karma on you, man. Like, you could either like get like beaten up or get stabbed or anything like that. Because today isn't like a friendly world, so at the end of the day, you're going to get yourself into big trouble. So bear that in mind, alright? I don't know, man. Personally, I think the person should take the jacket off and put it in the cupboard and not be a greaser anymore. Fact. Because how often do you see like a greaser like doing that sort of stuff? None at all. And I think like an original greaser, he would sit down with you and talk to you, like the whole like right and wrong of the whole like greaser subculture. And yeah, that's all there is to say, really. So I'm sorry about it turning into a bit of a rant and all that, but I thought I'd like cover it as well. So yeah, I'm going to finish the video from there, guys, and you all take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.